Well, I would say that coming to the Nigerian Stock Exchange has been exciting. My first time on the floor, and I like the way things are organized here. We had a warm welcome, and for me, it signals the fact that there's commitment on the side of the capital market participants in Nigeria to collaborate with us from Ghana. Of course, we like to see Nigeria as our big brothers in many respects. If you look at the capital market, Nigeria has made quite some strides. Of course, we are following closely at their heels, and it's always good to be able to learn from each other and see how we can get our markets working together. But overall, it's been an exciting time here at the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Oh, in terms of further collaboration, I'll say yes. Really, my view, which, if you like, I can borrow from one of the wise sayings out there, that experience is the best teacher. And I always say that you don't have to learn from your own experience. You can learn from the experience of others. So we are happy to learn from Nigeria in terms of the experiences. Indeed, this particular trip, one of the key areas is our central securities depository, looking at how they can learn from the central securities clearing system here on some of their experiences when it came to achieving full dematerialization of securities. And of course, looking at how we can cooperate on every other front that can ensure that we have stronger systems back home. So really, it's about how we can learn from each other and how we can leverage on the experiences of our counterparts here in Nigeria, and together build a solid capital market in the sub-region. Well, in terms of achieving integration across the African continent, what I would say is that one of the schools of thought has been to first address integration in the various sub-regions. So we have been focusing on the West Africa sub-region. So we have the West Africa Capital Market Integration Council, which is made up of the capital market operators, and then the West Africa Securities Regulators Association, that's the regulators. And we've been working together on ensuring that within the sub-region, that's West Africa, we achieve integration. And it will be easier to leverage on an integrated sub-region when we are looking at the African continent as a whole. There were three phases that the WACMIC WASRA effort identified. Phase one, which is the sponsored access, that's where a broker trades through another broker in another jurisdiction. And the second phase is the sponsored qualified West Africa brokers phase, where a broker would be admitted as a trading participant. And then the third is the ultimate, which is the having one virtual or one integrated market. We've cleared phase one. There have been some trading activity between Ghana and Nigeria. We are still working through some of the rules that need to be harmonized for the effective implementation or rollout of the phase two. So that's where we are at the moment. And so I'm aware that the WASRA Technical Committee, for instance, is working hard on reviewing the various rules to ensure that we create the regulatory framework to push the agenda. So that is how far we are in terms of the integration. We could have, one would have wished that we would have made faster progress, but we are where we are. But the good thing is that we are committed. Nigeria is committed. Ghana is committed. Our Francophone neighbors are also in there, and we believe that together will pull this agenda of integrating our capital markets in the sub-region. Let me say that the African Free Trade Continental area is a great opportunity for Africa to trade among themselves and to foster economic development. Many years ago, I came across the phrase that what Africa needs is trade, not aid. So if we can achieve trade, through this Africa agreement, I think it will be a great opportunity to really push the development of the African continent. But how can we do that if in the respective countries we do not have the supply capacity to even come to the table to trade? And that is where the capital markets come in, because the capital markets will allow for the raising of patient capital, which is needed to close various infrastructure gaps, strengthen the supply or productive capacity within the various countries, so that this wonderful opportunity of trading, this continental free trade area in Africa, would be realized. Because if we are not able to create the capacity to trade, then even though it's a brilliant opportunity, it will just go up in smoke. So I think that more than ever, we need to see how we can develop the capital market on the African continent, so that patient capital can be mobilized to position the economies to take advantage of the Africa continental free trade area.